Hello again, everybody. Psych Attack is here with the Atakline for Monday, March the 26th, 2012. Alright, let's get it off with DJ Psych Attack news. I DJ'd this past Friday at a splash bash at OHS Pool with the nice weather we've been having in Michigan as of late, where it's now 45 today, went from 85 to 45 in less than a week. But anyway, it was like 69 on Friday, and it was an okay show. You know, the Splash Bash is usually been getting a lot of people in there, but not as packed as it once was. But we did have a birthday party in there. They had their own cake and stuff. That's what's so cool sometimes. They have a birthday party at the Splash Bash. You only charge people $3 a person to get in, so it's a good deal for a party. And it's an okay time. You know, we had a little line dancing going. People cheered for certain songs and sang along to certain songs like Sexy I Know It as usual. And also the new Nicki Minaj Starship. So it was an okay show on Friday. I got a gig this upcoming Friday, an Easter egg hunt, doing it before Easter. So we at the Washington Township Hall. So that should be an okay show. Now, on with the entertainment news for today, starting with movies. Well, I think everyone expected the #1 movie to be The Hunger Games, which it is, but no one expected the big gross. $155 million, making it the third biggest opening ever in movies. Just behind The Dark Knight and Harry Potter. Although it did not beat Harry Potter, it did beat Twilight. Yeah, I think Twilight #1 and #2 made like 141 million in 3 days. So I'm happy the Hunger Games beat Twilight. Oh, the actual is 152 million. Estimated was 155. So 152, not bad. Not bad for Hunger Games. Congrats to them. The soundtrack may end up debuting at #1 on Wednesday. And of course, they'll take on Madonna. I'll get to Madonna and a new album in a few minutes. Now, on to a little concert. Last Saturday, this past Saturday, a few days ago, I went to a restaurant on the Amos showroom in Warren to see one of my favorite all-time stand-up comedians, the Dice Man, Andrew Dice Clay. He was awesome, man. It was typical Dice, you know. He did all like the sex jokes and all the inappropriate jokes, but you know, pussy and sex and stuff and all that stuff, being misogynist, this character. You know, he got a lot of heat back in the day, but you know what? His humor is accepted now. And he did do all his nursery rhymes. I'm a huge fan of his nursery rhymes. Miss Muffet sat on the top, man. Eating her cubs and red. Long game of spider sat down beside it and said, "Hey, what's in the bowl, biatch?" Oh! You know, none of those was a misogynistic, but that's Dice's character. And he was excellent. It was LOL. I think my mouth never hurt as much as I did since I saw Jeff Bear and Larry. And I think this show's a little better than Jeff Bear and Larry. Dice Man killed it. He even said on his Facebook, Detroit was good to me. And it was sold out. It was legitimately sold out. It was in a show with they had like waitress and stuff selling food and stuff. So there you go. Dice Man Detroit, awesome show. My next concert will be Bruce Springsteen in April. Now, on to some news. I just found out, just when I was about to make this video, news came out that Australian rock band Jet, known for their singles "Are You Gonna Be My Girl," "Look What You Done," and "Cold Bitch," has announced their breakup after 10 years. In a message on their website, the quartet announced that its members, Nick Setzer, Mark Wilson, Cameron Muncie, and Chris Chester, are parting ways. After many successful years of writing, recording, and touring, we wish to announce our discontinuation as a group. From the many pubs, theaters, stadiums, and festivals all across the world, it was the fans that made our amazing story possible. We wish to thank them all. Thank you, and good night. Of course, the first album being the most successful, especially with the iTunes commercial with that song, "Are You Gonna Be My Girl?" The next couple albums, "Shine On" and "Shaka Rock," didn't sell that well. So, sad to see, not that sad to see Jet broken up, but still, they're okay band. So, Jet breaks up. Now, other entertainment news of the day, album releases. Well, before we get to a new album that came out today, there was a new album date set for June 26th. I need to be correct. Yeah, June 20, it's like June 26th, Maroon 5 is set to release their new album, aptly titled Overexposed. Well, it ended Overexposed. Ever since Adam Levine joined the Voice, Maroon 5's career has gone back into skyrocketed, especially with the hit single Moves Like Jagger. So now they're capitalizing with a new album. They released like 10 or 11 new songs. So let's see. I don't know what the new single is. They haven't announced a new single yet, nor a tour, but they'll probably announce a tour probably soon. So there you go. The follow-up to Hands All Over, Overexposed, coming out June 26th from Maroon 5. But today is March 26th. That means the release of my girl, Madonna's new album, MDNA. I got it on iTunes this morning, and I love it. It's like a dancey like vibe, like on Confessions. You know, it's not like Odd Candy. I liked Odd Candy. It was like an urban sounding album, but I think MDNA is a great album. I know Madonna's, everyone makes fun of Madonna for trying to stay fresh and relevant. But you know what? She's Madonna. I'm glad she's out there still making great music. I like the singles. I like Go Wild better than Give Me All Your Lovin'. But on the album, my favorites on the album, Love Span. I love that song. Good dancing song. There's like a couple of songs by Guy Ritchie. Two of my favorites are about Guy Ritchie. Love Spent and I Don't Give a. Kind of like a divorce album. My other favorites, the ballads, Falling Free, Masterpiece of Great Songs, B-Day Song of MIA on the deluxe edition, not the regular edition. There's 12 songs in the regular edition. There's like 18, 17 on the deluxe edition. 18 if you got it before a certain day, which I got when it was first up for pre-order on iTunes, when it was 10. So, you're a Madonna fan, buy MDNA. It's a great album. Like I said, I love her old stuff, but I'm happy she's still making great new music. Better than Hard Candy. So, buy MDNA, iTunes, your record store, whatever. Great album. Like I said, a great song, Love Spent. I fucked up. Okay, but I like that. I Don't Give a. Gangbang. Why'd you have like an erotica outtake in the 21st century? It's kind of like spoken word, kind of erotic, but I like Gangbang. Gangbang's okay. So, great album, MDNA. Go get it. It's Madonna, baby. Yeah. Now, on with another concert alumni and fellow Rock and Roll Hall of Famer besides Madonna, Aerosmith. Now, last week, there was rumors that Wednesday, this upcoming Wednesday, Aerosmith was going to announce their tour dates. I've been hearing about Aerosmith touring for the last couple of weeks. Now, today, on, ironically, Steven Tyler's 64th birthday, Aerosmith announces plans for their global warming tour, including a stop at the Palace in Detroit on July 6th. They only have a scant few days, like maybe like 20 or 30 days, no New York shows. They're going to do a second leg, they say. And special guests on this tour is Cheap Trick, who has toured with Aerosmith before. Now, I saw Aerosmith 2 years ago, in 2010, right before Steven joined American Idol, and they were awesome. Now, I'm glad I didn't see him on this tour because they're promoting a new album, so we know a lot of new songs. But no matter what, Aerosmith's a great rockin' show. Go see Aerosmith on the global warming tour. No matter where, I love Aerosmith. They're a great band. They're great live. So I can't wait to see what they're doing on this tour, the Global Warming Tour, kicking off this June, including in Detroit. So there you go. Now on with TV news for today, starting with the Primetime Emmys. Now, yes, it's March, and award show season is somewhat over. The Oscars happen, so we're waiting on the next couple months for fall when award season starts, but at least we got the first major host announced for the Primetime Emmy Awards this September. Who hosted it last year? Not Jimmy Fallon. Oh, it was Jane Lynch from Glee last year. This year, it's the host of Jimmy Kimmel Live, Jimmy Kimmel. Now, he's hosted the American Music Awards many times, so now he's hosting the Primetime Emmys on September 23rd. And it's going to be on, well, it makes sense because it's I think ABC's airing it this year. Makes sense that an ABC guy is airing it. Jimmy Kimmel released a statement saying, I hope to be able to do for the Emmys this year what Eddie Murphy did for the Oscars, referring to the comedian who pulled out as this year's Oscar host. Made a little joke. Also, Don Mischer is producing whatever. Producing Emmys again. So it'll be September 23rd. I'm guessing that'll be a Sunday. So, see what Jimmy Kimmel can do. Hosting the Emmys. So, there you go. Jimmy Kimmel and Emmys. Now, before I address another ABC show, which I'll get to in a moment, Sugarland, who is performing on tomorrow night's Dancing with the Stars results show, which, like I said, I'll get to in a few moments. They, of course, the summer we had, of course, the infamous Indiana State Fair incident when the stage collapsed and everything. And now they're going to court about reprimanding people, about giving people their money back. And they're saying that Jennifer Nettles must testify in court. According to a local station in Indiana, the 37-year-old musician has been ordered to testify in a lawsuit stemming from the incident that killed 2 people. In January, the Indiana State Fair Commission executive director claimed Sugarland resisted delaying the start of the show, despite severe weather warnings. This past Friday, a judge ordered Nettles to provide testimony next month and give her side of the story. They have denied responsibility, calling it an act of God. They don't blame themselves, so we'll see what happens with Jennifer Nettles testifying. I think they're trying to discuss a date so it won't coincide or conflict with Sugarland's new tour. And like I said, Sugarland will be on Dancing with the Stars results show tomorrow, which leads me to Dancing with the Stars preview. Now, this is, of course, the second week of Dancing, and there will be a results show tomorrow. Marie Maludos, who is a contestant, and is competing in WrestleMania this Sunday. Well, supposedly, I'll get to wrestling in a moment. She got a broken rib, apparently. She's been fighting in pain, so we'll see if Marie Maludos will not only dance this week, but will be competing at WrestleMania. But she had potential last week. Of course, we had the big leaders, Katherine Jenkins and Jalea White, with 26. So those are the ones that they're the ones to beat right now. And I like Donald Driver, Rashawn Finnegan. Hope they do well tonight. The ones that need to improve tonight are Gavin DeGraw and Karina Smirnoff, Melissa Gilbert and Maxim Smirkovsky, and Martina Navratilova. Those are the ones that need improvement. So we'll see who fails and who impresses tonight on Dancing with the Stars at 8, 7 Central on ABC. I said 9. Well, 9's the time for Monday Night Raw. Tonight is a big night. It's the Raw before WrestleMania in Atlanta. And all the big names for Mania are set to be in attendance tonight. So with that in mind, here we go. Top 5 questions that must be answered tonight. Starting with question number 5. Will Johnny and Teddy announce their 6 members? Now, as of right now, Team Teddy and Team Johnny have 5-on-5. Team Teddy with Zack Ryder, Santino Marella, R-Truth, Kofi Kingston, and the Great Khali. Team Johnny with David Otunga, Mark Henry, Christian, Dolph Ziggler, and Jack Swagger. Now, the Miz is set to make a big statement tonight. Maybe he'll join Team Johnny, Team Teddy. Maybe Mick Foley will be joining Team Johnny. Oh, that'd be fucking stupid. I'm sorry. Giving a spot to Mick Foley instead of somebody else who really deserves a spot at WrestleMania, no matter how stupid the match is? Come on. I love Mick Foley, but come on. If he is in Team Johnny, be fucking stupid. Be stupid. So we'll see if they make Team 6 member tonight for both Team Jenny and Teddy and Johnny. Question number 4. What will go down with the other undercard WrestleMania feuds? Orton Kane. See what happens with them tonight. Heading towards Mania. Sheamus and Daniel Bryan for the world title. I mentioned Maria Menounos getting a broken rib, so we'll see if that'll factor not only on Dancing but on WrestleMania as well. Cody Rhodes and Big Show. We'll see if Cody Rhodes embarrasses Big Show again and costs him another match like last week with Kane. We'll see what happens with all the other major undercard WrestleMania feuds tonight. Question number 3. Will Punk and Jericho both be in the building? Now, last week, Jericho was not at Raw. I'm guessing it was at Dancing's season premiere, but I didn't see him in the audience. Because Jericho not only he kind of apologized for making fun of Punk's father being an alcoholic, but he added more by talking about his sister being a drug addict. Now, hopefully Jericho will be in the building, and if he is, Punk, once he gets his hand all over Jericho right before Sunday. So we'll see how the feud intensifies with Jericho and Punk being in the building before WrestleMania. Question number 2. What will go down between Triple H and Undertaker? Will they be in the building? Now, as I know of, I don't think HBK is supposed to be there tonight. I haven't heard nothing about whether or not Triple H or Taker will be there tonight. But we'll see what happens with Taker and Triple H about their match, Hell in a Cell. I even heard a little rumor that they were going to name the WrestleMania 29 main event after WrestleMania like they did Rock and Cena, promoted for like a year. I'm hearing something about Shawn Michaels screwing Triple H or doing something to Triple H and cause Shawn Michaels to get out of retirement and face Triple H. That's the rumors I'm hearing right now. So we'll see how that turns out Sunday. But until then, we'll see how the feud intensifies with Taker and Triple H heading towards Sunday. Speaking of feud intensifying, that leads me to question number 1. What will happen with John Cena and The Rock tonight? They're both going to be at Atlanta for tonight's Monday Night Raw. Rock bottom Mark Henry last week, stunning matches with Cena. Where they have some sort of physical altercation before Mania? Who knows? But we'll see what happens tonight. They're saying, another rumor that they're saying that some sort of shoot ending between Rock and Cena is planned for tonight's Raw. They're hoping for a great Raw before WrestleMania. Should be an interesting Raw tonight at 9, 8 Central, only on USA Network. That is it for the Atakline. I will see you all later for my Raw review later on tonight. Then bye. You've all been attacked by the news from Zach. Thank you all very much for watching. See you all later. Have a great rest of your day. And say at the beginning, hope you had a great weekend as well. See you all later. Yeah.